Have you ever wondered why the United States is so determined to acquire Greenland? The answer lies in its strategic advantage and vast natural resources. As one of the largest islands in the world, Greenland offers access to important shipping routes and a wealth of minerals and other resources that could be invaluable for U.S. defense. In this video, we'll discuss why the U.S. is keen on acquiring Greenland and what you need to know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell icon so you can keep up with our latest content. Let's get started. President Donald Trump of the United States recently requested to purchase Greenland Island, which was a surprise to both Denmark and the autonomous government of Greenland. This has led to Trump canceling his scheduled official visit to Denmark in September. So why is the U.S. so interested in Greenland? What makes it so crucial to the United States? Greenland has strategic importance for the U.S. due to its location. It is situated between North America and Europe and offers access to key shipping routes and potential energy sources in the Arctic Ocean. The island also holds possible resources such as minerals, oil, and gas reserves. It also has a strategic military significance due to its proximity to the U.S. base at Thule Air Base in northern Greenland. All of these make it very attractive to the United States. Greenland is significant for maintaining control of the Arctic Ocean. Greenland is recognized as an essential location in the Arctic region, which covers a total area of 14.5 million square kilometers and contains territories belonging to the United States, northern Alaska, Greenland, Norway, Canada, and Russia. This strategic region has gained attention due to the power struggle described in the Global Trends 2030 Alternative Worlds Report, published by the U.S. National Intelligence Council in December of 2012. According to USGS in 2008, the Arctic region may have approximately 13% of undiscovered natural gas, 20% of liquid gas, and 90 billion barrels of oil. This accounts for a significant portion of the world's remaining energy reserves. Greenland is the world's largest island, located between North America and Russia, close to the waterways connecting the North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans. It was an autonomous territory belonging to Denmark, with the Danish government in charge of its foreign relations, defense, and security policies since June 21, 2009, when the new structure was implemented after a referendum in 2008. During World War II, when Denmark was under attack by the Germans, the United States came to its rescue and took control of Greenland to prevent it from becoming a launch pad for an invasion of North America. In the Cold War period, the ports on the island were monitored to detect any potential Soviet submarine activity that could affect trade in the North Atlantic. Thule Air Force Base plays an essential role in missile defense. The U.S. Thule Air Base, which houses nuclear missiles and strategic bombers, is used by the U.S. Space Command and NORAD. Additionally, its airborne early warning radars have been modified to form a part of the U.S. ballistic missile defense system. The island also contains a deep-water port. This base has become an integral part of the U.S.'s defense system. The importance of protecting the Thule Air Base and keeping its early warning radars active cannot be overstated for the success of the ballistic missile defense system. The base is situated within a range of Russian bombers stationed at Nagorskoye Air Force Base, so we must take extra measures to protect it. To do this, support from both Greenland and Denmark is needed. Denmark's foreign policy priority is to maintain strong U.S. ties in Europe. However, this is not necessarily the case for Greenlanders. Many inhabitants of Greenland have been suspicious of the U.S. due to forced relocations and the unknown placement of nuclear weapons on their land during the Cold War. This has cast doubt on how closely related Greenlanders are with the U.S. Despite this, Denmark still wants to preserve its close ties with the U.S. as part of its foreign policy goals. In the November 2008 referendum, the people of Faroe Islands voted by a majority of 75% to demand more autonomy from Denmark. This is an essential step towards gaining independence for the island and could potentially mean that China provides economic funding for this goal. This has been met with concern from the United States. Greenland's location makes it essential for the U.S. since it is close to crucial waterways that link the North Atlantic and the Arctic Ocean. Since these oceans are key to American power, largely based on its control of international trade, any attempt to limit this control is seen as a threat. The majority of maritime trade will occur through the Arctic. The rapid melting of glaciers in the Arctic due to climate change has opened up new maritime transport routes. According to World Trade Organization data from 2017, 88% of global trade between Asia, Europe, and North America will likely be done through these Arctic pathways soon. For instance, compared to traveling via the Panama Canal, which is a distance of 12,600 nautical miles, goods moving from Asia to Europe through the Arctic can be delivered in 7,900 nautical miles. This significantly reduces the time and cost of delivery. This opens up a range of business opportunities and could be the beginning of an entirely new era in global trade. The Polar Silk Road and Blue Economy projects could reduce the strength of the U.S. Navy. The Northwest Passage, opened for the first time since 1978, could dramatically reshape international trade like the Suez Canal did in the past. China is looking to capitalize on this opportunity by establishing a Polar Silk Road and Blue Economy initiatives that would connect Europe and Asia via the Arctic region. If successful, these projects would weaken the U.S. naval superiority by creating new shipping lanes beyond the U.S.'s control. Such a move would have far-reaching economic and geopolitical implications. The opening of the Northwest Passage has the potential to be just as transformative as the Suez Canal in terms of reshaping international trade. China is looking to take advantage by setting up initiatives like the Polar Silk Road and Blue Economy, which could provide a direct route between Europe and Asia that bypasses the U.S.-controlled shipping lanes. This could have significant socioeconomic and political repercussions for the entire world. Greenland can challenge China's dominance in the production of rare metals. Greenland has plentiful amounts of raw materials and rare metals. Rare metals are components in producing high-tech products, such as LED displays, weapon systems, missiles, and even smart bombs. China is responsible for producing 37% of all rare metals, compared to only 1.7% from the U.S. Chinese companies control 85% of the supply chain of these rare metals. This has made the U.S. vulnerable in their trade war with China and has prompted them to look towards Greenland as a potential source for rare metals, thus breaking China's monopoly on production. Therefore, Greenland is a significant island that the U.S. and China aim to control. Its economy is small, so China believes it can gain a foothold by supporting business initiatives. The government of Greenland needs financial support from outside sources to build infrastructure and improve the quality of life for its citizens. In 2016, Denmark and the United States blocked the construction of 3 airports in a former U.S. base. It was argued that if sold to China, these ports and airports could be used for military purposes in the future. It is understandable why President Trump is interested in purchasing Greenland, as it holds great strategic importance in natural resources, and China has been steadily making its presence known on the island. In 1946, President Harry S. Truman attempted to do the same, and now we must wait to see how Trump will approach this unfinished endeavor. The U.S. appears concerned with China's tempting economic opportunities for Greenland, which may have prompted a greater focus on this issue. The president's interest in Greenland stems from wanting to ensure U.S. security and economic interests are protected. Time will tell if it comes to pass or not. Only time will tell if President Trump succeeded in his pursuit of Greenland. Nevertheless, the United States is looking for ways to protect its security and economic interests, which has prompted greater attention to this matter. It is understandable why they would be interested in Greenland due to its strategic importance and natural resources, especially since China has been steadily making its presence felt on the island. This follows President Harry S. Truman's 1946 attempt at purchasing the area, and it will be interesting to see how Trump approaches this unfinished business. So that's why the U.S. is so determined to acquire Greenland. It would give them a strategic advantage in access to rare earth minerals and other resources like oil and gas. In addition, Greenland's vast untapped land provides an opportunity for a new source of revenue. What do you think? Will the U.S. manage to acquire Greenland or not? Share your opinion with us in the comments section below. Do consider liking and subscribing to our channel for more interesting videos like this, as it helps immensely in providing you with quality content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.